Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today on J Bob and Sons, I'm doing a follow-up video from my first one describing NBA TopShot, which is a really crazy new way to buy and trade sports memorabilia, I guess. It's a digital play, actually. So if you're liking these videos, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that. And please drop a comment to let me know what you thought of the video. So one of the first things I kind of want to talk about is the website behavior. So, I've been at it for a few weeks now, and man, that thing crashes all the time. So you'll see this timeout. You'll go to the website, and this is all you'll see is this timeout queue here. So this is happening, but if you go over to the Discord, you can find real-time information of what's happening with the website. A lot of things are being fixed on the fly. There's an expansive growth of people signing up to TopShot. So when you see people on the Discord, back in the day there was only like 2,000 users total. It's jumped to like 50,000 or more at this point. So their servers are getting bogged down, and so they're having a lot of issues, and they're trying to fix it, right? And you'll see things like your packs don't show up right away, your plays don't show up on your page right away, and a lot of other issues with the website. And so my advice to those who are jumping in right now is to just remember that it's in beta. So it's really not the full rollout of the website, and they are still trying to fix things. So, and everything has really gotten fixed that I've needed to so far. Now, another cool thing is about gifts. So not only can you purchase the packs, you can actually gift a play to someone. And so I found this out actually from my last video. I did that last video. A lot of people watched it. Somebody, I was back at my page here. I'm just a rook. I don't have a ton of plays. I'm not going for the challenges because I don't have a ton of money in this yet. So some of the challenges, you have to buy a lot of plays that cost a lot of money. Haven't really done that, but I did check into my account, and I found that I had a dunk, a Buddy Hield dunk that I don't remember purchasing before. So I thought that was kind of weird. And then when I went back, and that's this one actually. There's Mikal Bridges, but this Buddy Hield dunk, it's like that just kind of showed up in my account, and I thought that was a little odd. When I went to my activity, right here, you received a gift. So a really kind YouTuber also on the Discord, and TopShotter KFG gave me a gift, and so I thought that was really cool. I definitely paid it forward, so this next part of the video is actually going to get into a little bit of like switching over cryptocurrency to the Dapper account. And I got to give a big shout out to my boy Vdrizz. And here's his profile on TopShot if you want to go over there, see what he's up to, check out his showcases, throw him some love. He gave me this idea, even though I epically screwed this up, and I'm going to share that with you, of transferring Coinbase cryptocurrency to Dapper. He's the one who kind of let me know about how to do this. And so I kind of screwed it up, so I'm just going to show you what I did. But go check out Vdrizz. He's a really cool guy, and we're just doing this TopShot together, so it's been a lot of fun. So you can see here's my balance. I don't have a lot of money in Dapper. And so I knew like I had bought some Ethereum like a long time ago. So here's my Coinbase account. I have, back when I bought it, I feel like I only had like 30 or 40 bucks, but it was up to $100 of Ethereum. And that's one of the many cryptocurrencies. So you can see it was like back in 2018 when I was kind of playing with this. And that's all I have, in my Coinbase. And I actually had to like figure out how to log into Coinbase again because it had been so long. So once I finally did that, I was like, you know what? How am I going to do this? So I asked my buddy Vdrizz, and he kind of talked me through the steps. So what I'll tell you is that it worked, except I kind of screwed up some of the numbers, and that's scary. But I'll tell you that it all worked out. So what you got to do is basically go to your Ethereum or that asset, and you want to send that. So I want to send the Ethereum over to Dapper. So first you got to set that up. And so I think I set this up incorrectly because I only have like $102 to play with. I think it does at this point calculate fees, but so I said send it all. So send it all is $103 based on my account, but I probably should have lowered this amount before I sent it over to Dapper, because there are some fees that I kind of didn't consider. So I clicked on send it all. I just kind of wanted to wipe out that Coinbase account and put it all into put it all into the Dapper account because I want to buy more plays over at TopShot. So I figured, well, okay, let's just do a transfer then of like $103. So I go over to Dapper and say I want to buy $103 and add those Dapper funds. So when you click on add funds, you have some options. You can use a credit card. However, I've not been able to get credit cards to work. I have been able to get my debit card to work for this. And you'll see that what you need there then is like $108 if you're going to do a credit card. But if you're going to pay with crypto, then it's just $103 because you don't have the fees associated with the credit card. Or debit card. So then you click on pay with the crypto, and so basically you click on this tab and it'll take you over to Coinbase. So pay with cryptocurrency. These are the major ones that it'll accept. Like I said, I have the Ethereum. So I click this button and it's actually going to redirect me to Coinbase, which was pretty cool. So I did that. So it takes a couple moments to get this set up. Pay with Coinbase, which one? Okay, Ethereum. So then I have this address, right? So here's this address. So basically, that's the address I need for this Ethereum to be sent to. So I copy and paste that address from the Dapper. There is a two-stage authentication which you need to do, which is smart, and so you got to use your cell phone for that. So I put all that in and clicked go, and so this much Ethereum, which is equivalent to about $100. Gets sent. And so you can see that the balances there are off because I put 103 in, but after the fees that I didn't kind of think about, only like 100 or so gets sent over. You can see now that there's nothing left now in my balance of my Coinbase. So then I go back over to see how this transfer is doing, and it says payment is detected over by Dapper, the Dapper side. So it's verifying the payment now. So this address that I created and sent over to the Dapper seems to be working. It goes through several confirmations, and I think this is associated with how blockchain works. It goes through multiple. It kind of like verifies itself multiple times, which is why it's such a secure way to transfer monies. So it kind of goes through this step, and here I'm thinking, man, I am awesome. I figured out how to do Coinbase to Dapper, which I thought was, I'm like patting myself on the back at this point. I'm all excited. I'm thinking about what plays I'm gonna get. Buy those commons before they turn to LEs. That's one strategy that they're telling us now that is probably not the best strategy because they can keep on minting plays as long as they want. And so once something does go to the LE or limited edition, then it's done. But they're saying that some of these commons might stay as commons for a really long time. So, but that being said, all of a sudden I saw a couple of plays that I had as commons get converted to LE. So who knows, right? Kind of fun regardless. So this all goes through, but then right here at the end, ooh, ding, underpayment. The merchant received your payment, but the amount received was less than what was requested. So I screwed it up. Get this code here, and I'm like, okay, now, so what does that mean? So I was a little kind of worried about that. So when I went back to my emails, luckily, Dapper does spit out an email saying that, something went wrong with this payment. And at that point, I was a little worried because when I went back to Coinbase, the funds are not there because Coinbase side says you're good to go. So the Coinbase side says you're good to go, but and their funds are gone. But you come over to Dapper and there's nothing there, so it's a little scary. My funds are neither here nor there, and so what do you do? Now, I was over in the Discord asking questions about this. Some people, this has happened to them with like giant sums of money, like $10,000, and you can imagine people being pretty scared and upset. So, I went back to the email, and basically it says, if you have any questions, please reach out to support in the email. So I just went ahead and did that. Honestly, I just, responded to the email I got. when I was back on the Discord, they're telling us that tickets are all backed up because of the exponential growth that they've had. So I just kind of copied the support email in that tab. I just responded to it and just kind of said, this is what happened. Dapper Funds, here's the payment. Kind of just said what happened, right, and sent it off. Now, I didn't really get a response right away, but what I will tell you is in about 2 to 3 business days, the funds showed up, and another day after that, I finally got an email saying that they had fixed it. So it all worked out. It just took time, but it was scary. All right, we just want to end on some analysis tools. This is a cool one that this evaluation market tool that somebody has created. I'll put a link down in the description below. This is kind of cool. So you can look up a play that you have, and you can kind of see what its history of selling, basically its history of sales on the website. So you can kind of see, like, are you buying in when this plays at its high? Are you buying in when this plays at its low? So you guys might remember from my last video, I had that Giannis dunk that I bought for 130. And now it's almost double that as far as value or last sold price. So so that was the Series 1 limited edition dunk. So you just gotta you type in the player, and then you gotta find the right moment. And the only issue with this is that it doesn't really tell you. It's just like the totality of that play, and there is this thing with like serial numbers and how that matters. So low serial numbers versus high serial number plays can be priced differently, and so you got to kind of keep that in mind with some of these analysis tools, because those haven't really figured that out yet. But it kind of goes on the last sold. So if I go here to my dunk, which was the Series 1 dunk, and so I hit evaluate, then it pulls up that play, and you can look at it and it'll show you what it looks like, and you can kind of confirm that's the right one. It takes a couple moments to load up. So this thing is basically pinging, I think, the marketplace and recent sales, and so there's Giannis, nice picture, and that is the play that I do own. So what you can do then is come down here and you see this cool sort of scatter plot of the average sales, and you can see that there's some really large sales, and those are probably associated with the serial numbers being low. But you can click on hover on all these dots on the graph, and at one point these were selling for like 15-20 bucks, this play back in Series 1. And remember, you can kind of manipulate the graph to sort of zoom in on it. But you can see now it's starting to sort of climb, and you can see these one-off sales, which are presumably lower serial number plays. So the lower the serial number, the lower the mint number, people are going to pay a little bit more for those plays. So you kind of keep that in mind. So that's where you see some of these high sales here. They should, unless somebody screwed up, they should correlate with a lower serial number, and that seems to be a thing with TopShot plays. But you can see, I bought in around 130, and the average price has sort of been creeping up since then. So it was a pretty good investment to buy the Giannis dunk. I should have also bought that LeBron dunk that I talked about in my first video. That was just a common, and I didn't really think of it. So you look at these lower serial numbers, like 49. So low, like sub 50, those seem to sell for a little bit more money. And then here's like an average volume trend. So a lot of data here on your plays, just so you can be more informed. So I like this one. It's a pretty cool tool. You can donate here some plays to kind of keep it going. Talk to the creators on Discord. So pretty nice analysis tool so far. And I hope there'll be more, and I'm sure that these will also get refined as we move forward in this craze of NBA TopShot. So that's a pretty cool one. This next one is really cool. This is called Intangible Market, and this website, you basically just put in your username. So I'll put in my username, which is Bob and Sons, and show the detail, which is nice, and it'll just tell you all of your lowest ask. So all of the plays that you own, what they are worth based on their lowest ask at the moment. And this is pretty cool. So I have 44 unique moments worth about $1,200 in market value, and that's low sale. So that doesn't kind of take into consideration what my serial numbers are or anything like that. That I might be able to sell some of these for greater than the lowest ask, but it is kind of a nice way to see what you're valued. Now, I've put in probably about $400 total so far, and my lowest ask market value is about 1,200. So I'm feeling pretty excited about this, and we'll be interested to see, how. And that's because I have been picking off some plays. Now, my LeBron three-pointer there, which is my second most valuable play at this moment, I did get that out of a pack. I got the Steph Curry out of a pack. I bought the Giannis dunk, and there's several others down the list that I did just buy at the marketplace, and some of them have done well, and some of them have not. But that's just how it goes. I'm going to be waiting for more packs. I sure hope to get some more this week and next week. It's really addicting and fun. So that's all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you as always. Stay safe out there, and I will see you on the next one.